of course, request a full release. No defendant wants to settle a suit subject to any ongoing potential liability. When you give a full release, it appears that the full release would encompass any exposures for both pre- and post-December 1980 claims or injuries. There's a lot of confusion, too, over whether it's the actual exposure pre-1980 or the injury pre-1980. So the full release would cover all of it, and it would be considered, at least based on Medicare's guidance to date, to be a full release, fully reportable. Given that fact, the RREs will need to report any case where they get a full release. However, the caveat here is that Medicare does have a working group, a mass tort working group, because this is mostly going to arise in situations of latent diseases like asbestosis or silicosis, and there is a working group that's trying to work out the details of when and what is reportable, but to date there has not been any real clear guidance beyond a full release, meaning that it is a reportable event. It appears that Medicare can not only sanction the RRE, $1,000 a day per claim that is unreported, but they may be able to come back to the defendant and seek compensation for the out-of-pocket medical expenses. This would mean that the plaintiff got their verdict or their settlement amount, and the defendant is still paying the medical bills if the defendant doesn't take steps to guarantee that the plaintiff pays that lien. So one of the ways they can do that is include a requirement in a release that the money needs to be held into escrow going forward until such time as the Medicare lien is negotiated, resolved with Medicare.